We're learning more about a Bedford County homicide that happened just under 2 weeks ago. And tonight, the man at the middle of it all said he was just acting out of self-defense.
Jonta Bishop is accused of shooting and killing James Deneen Jr. before stuffing his body into a car and setting that car on fire. During Bishop's hearing today, troopers say Bishop told them he fired a shot because Deneen also had a gun.
Maria Miller following the story. Maria?
Well, Marty and Jen, we learned quite a bit in court today. Not only did police say Bishop has already admitted in detail to the crime, they say he did so after changing his story several times. And while the motive is not completely ironed out, prosecutors say it's clear that drugs were behind it all. Jonta Bishop showed up to court Wednesday morning for the second time in as many weeks to face a judge for his preliminary hearing. He's accused of shooting and killing James Deneen Jr. on September 25th before stuffing his body in the trunk of a car and lighting that car on fire. In court Wednesday, a state trooper testified that Bishop admitted to everything in an interview just days after the incident, not only admitting he shot Deneen in a friend's driveway, but that he drove Deneen's body nearly 4 miles before dousing the car's seats with motor oil and lighting it on fire. Police say Bishop had changed his story several times before making an admission and had at one point told them that Deneen also had a gun, telling police that's the reason why he shot, because it was, quote, either me or him.
Obviously, he's got to argue something. That's what they're going with today. I'm sure once they see all the evidence, they'll realize that that argument is going nowhere. But, you know, we'll be prepared to respond to it. If they want to argue self-defense, it's an uphill battle when you shoot a guy in the back of the head and then argue you were defending yourself. You got a lot of explaining to do.
It's very early to be stating for certainty what direction the case is going to take, but we take the testimony for what it was.
While the district attorney says the case is still under investigation, he says it's very clear that drugs were involved. Whether
or not it was Jonta selling to our victim or a victim selling to Jonta or what, that's still to be determined. But yeah, obviously marijuana was the catalyst to all of this, so to speak. To those who think marijuana is just a harmless drug, take a look at the facts in this case.
Now, Bishop's charges were bound over to trial today. There are 3 others facing charges in connection to this case for allegedly helping Bishop clean the scene and destroy any evidence. Dominic Gillespie waived his charges to trial today, and Kimberly and Nicholas Forbes' cases were continued as they are still trying to find an attorney. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.